All right, so this is the blade that I got that's meant for a 4.5 inch angle grinder, and it's a diamond, concrete blade. And it came with a little arbor adapter. I guess you could use it on 2 different size arbors, but the one insert that it came with actually fits this. So got it bolted in, fit in. It's got a nice tight snug fit on the arbor of the shaft of the spindle there. And so we're gonna go ahead and set the depth on it, and set our stop so that it just touches the concrete, and run a little test on it, see how it does. All right, so we'll move it over and see how this goes. All right, so here's what we got. I went ahead and set the saw up underneath where the panels go, so we're gonna score a line right up against the concrete next to the plate here. And it'll be out of the way, nobody will be able to see it because the interior panels and insulation and all will cover that up. So I'll just put a little light there because it's kind of dark over here because I don't have any lights over here yet. All right, we'll set the camera up and see what this does. All right, I think it worked out pretty good. I don't know if it's showing up in the light here or not. I'd already ran a little test there before the camera, but you can see the score there, and it doesn't show up too much in the, on this because there's no contrast. But once I get the stain down, the dark stain, and then just ever so slightly remove that. By the way, it's ever so, just barely scoring this thing. Minimal dust, minimal, I don't really want to feel a big line or anything in it, just looking to create the contrast of the wood lines. So this is gonna work. Just want to say thanks to all you guys out there for your opinions on this and keeping after me about don't use the saw blade. Brian bcbloc02, Brian Block. By the way, if you never checked out his channel, go check it out. The guys, if you think my little barn and project thing's cool here, go check out the barn he's working on, and the significant machinery. The guy's got a huge Cincinnati horizontal mill, and got like a 15 horsepower motor on it, and just probably weighs about 20,000 pounds or 15,000 pounds. He's got a Kearns boring mill that's had to be brought in on a transfer truck trailer, if that gives you an idea of magnitude. And he's in Kentucky, he's out in the country, and does a lot of good work. So go check Brian out. But he was concerned about beating the bearings out in the saw, and I would guess with the teeth on the wood blade continuously hitting, that it would that it could potentially do that. Of course, you're always going to get the machinist worried about beating the bearings out on something, because he's the guy that would have to overbore it or do something and put an oversized bearing in it. Anyway, so appreciate you sticking with me. And Bill Della Vega also done some research, sent me a link to a blade that he thought might work. Even though this is a 4.5 inch blade, because I just need to barely go down, it's going to work fine, and so that works out great. So anyway, just a quick little video update on that. All right, thanks guys.